attention to me. The chat is hilarious right now, guys. Depends on the board. Okay, let's take a look at this board. Attacks. We have Torturer, Minion, Familiar. Holy crap! That's a lot of stuff. And I did open 5-2. Okay, so that's a thing. Trashing Upgrade. Okay. That makes me not want to go for Familiar, because between Familiar and Upgrade, I'd rather just get a million upgrades. But there's Vineyard, so maybe. Anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Village, you got Hamlet. Plus buy Hamlet and Woody. Draw Torturer. And potentially Minion. There's Highway, Vineyard. Oh, wow. This is super interesting. And Hamlet Tunnel, but I mean, there's other stuff going on here. So what are you going to do this game? Well, you can play for Highway Megaturn, right? Upgrade down to a thin deck, get a bunch of Hamlets, Highways in play, discard for buys, draw with Torturer. You could really overdraw your deck here, which you kind of have to get all the buys and from Hamlet, right? Hamlet Torturer. For if you play a Hamlet, discard for an action and a buy, then play a Torturer. You haven't increased your hand size, so that's like effectively a market square with an attack here. Which could be exactly what you want in a thin deck, right? I mean, that's how you make a Highway Megaturn. You do that. The other possibility is you play for Vineyards. I mean, there's a bunch of good stuff here, right? A lot of non-terminals, and then Vineyard and Familiar. That's a heck of a payload, yeah. In either of those strategies, Hamlet is the key card. Hamlet is by far the most important card on this board. So, Hamlets. With 5-2, my 2 is getting a Hamlet, and I'm just at a significant advantage. You're probably opening Woodcutter so you can annihilate the Hamlets. What do you want to do? It kind of depends on how many Hamlets you get and what your opponent's trying to do. I feel like Upgrade Hamlet is just a generic good opening here, and I'm going to do it. I have no idea what I'm going to do this game. RTT, depends on the board, but I guess Jack is always good, but not always best. Yeah. Wetcat, can you do me one favor? Sing a whole new world with your mouth full of Twinkies just to spite me. I would totally do that if I had Twinkies here. Hamlet. You're going for Familiar. Marty? Marty's here! Hi, Marty! You actually came to the stream. I'm very pleasantly surprised. That's super awesome. What are we doing? He's not going for Hamlets. He's going for Familiars? What? That makes me want to get more upgrades, but I want to thin now. I really want to thin and get a million Hamlets. Hamlet. Got your Familiar. Okay, great. Upgrade? I said I wanted to thin, so that means the coppers need to go bye-bye, right? They just need to leave. Discard these for the lulz, get another Hamlet. Now, I need some economy, but, like, I'm not terribly concerned with that. Because, first of all, estates can become silvers or woodcutters, right? And, or tunnels, and I can discard them, but that's not very good. One potion, huh? There's a lot of chat here. I really should read it. You haven't gotten any Hamlets. Wow, this draw was terrible for you. You haven't gotten any Hamlets. What are you just gonna play Familiar and money? I mean, You have to get Hamlets. You have to get all of the Hamlets. Wetcat, is this game like your whole life, Adam? It's my whole life except for when I go to work. Don't discard things right before I shuffle. I think it's about time to get a silver. I might run low on economy. And I want to make sure I get a Hamlet this turn. Hamlet! I kind of like the way Wandering Winder plays. He plays so fast and doesn't think too much about things, which makes it kind of not so important when he wins or when he loses. I really appreciate this attitude and could try and copy it. It's probably more healthy for me to do that. Play a Hamlet. Draw a Hamlet. Ooh. So, you got one Hamlet. I could go for a Highway here, or I can just get two Hamlets. Yeah. Two Hamlets. RTT, you should use Minion for draw rather than Torturer. Perhaps you're right. I don't quite know how I feel about that. Let's get another silver. Eventually I'm going to find my silver and then discard a copper for a buy. Or not. Well, I'm getting a Hamlet. Megan's leaving. Goodbye. Draw, yeah, I'm going to have to worry about that, like, shortly. Well, this is pretty terrible. I want to get another upgrade. I've prioritized Hamlets, that's fine, but I need to get upgrade. I figured that would happen, but I don't care. I don't want to cause this shuffle. I'm going to. Okay, good. Second upgrade. Is this Hamlet denial good with Minion on board? I think Hamlet's the key card for anything you want to do. That's why I raced them. I need to not get covered up in purples. And that's what's happening. Oh, man. Second potion, you're going to go for Vineyard without Hamlets. Do I get an upgrade? I feel like I need it. I can't let my deck get out of control here. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have gotten a million Hamlets? You're just gonna go straight for Vineyards, huh? All the potions. Okay, fine. I mean, I'll upgrade my silvers into potions and then get Vineyards. I should be able to do that faster than you. I gotta start it now, And this needs to not happen. Why am I an idiot? I really don't think this was a bad idea. Am I just an idiot? What is going on? This is just beyond me. How am I falling behind? The game's over. Okay, I need to stop playing. There's a ton of chat and like. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me read the chat. Wetcat wants to know where I work. I don't understand why you want to know where I work. You are so focused on Upgrade and Hamlet, but those don't give you economy, and you are stuck with $4 hands all the time, and you haven't gotten a single highway or minion yet. Well, the deck was supposed to have... The deck was supposed to be so thin that the coppers are gone, and the estates turn into silvers, and then you get $5 that way, you know? Like... I mean, it didn't work, but... It didn't work because of Familiar, which I said was terrible. I still think Familiar is ignorable on that board, which does not explain why it crippled me. You go straight for Familiar and Woodcutter and Vineyards with, like, no thinning, and you're that effective. You got 2 upgrades. Oh. When did you get 2 upgrades? Okay. I'm making really dumb mistakes.